You have an amazing idea for campaign, but where do you even start? You could write an entire encyclopedia of lore and all the different plot hooks of your adventure, but that can be a real time sink, and honestly, you might never feel ready to play this campaign. Well, in this video, I'm giving you a simple 5-step blueprint to turn your epic idea into an adventure-ready setting. Step 1 is to define your core concept. Every great setting starts with one big idea. This is your world's core concept. It's the foundation of everything. Without it, your world is just a collection of cliches. Think of it as your elevator pitch, that one sentence that makes people immediately get what's awesome about your world. Is it a post-apocalyptic future where cities are massive, a moving fortress? Is it a sci-fi setting where humanity is trapped on a single generation ship? Once you have that hook, define your genre and tone. A genre sets expectations like high fantasy or cyberpunk, while tone is about feeling. Is your world hopeful and heroic, or is it grim and unforgiving? Nailing this down early makes your future decisions purposeful. You should also run your core concept by your players to make sure this is a game they actually want to play in. Their buy-in is going to be key to world building because they're going to be building it along with you. The next step is to start small and to develop locally. As much as you want to go out and try to map out the entire galaxy, it's a big mistake for new world builders. Instead, you should try to start local. Focus on a single, manageable area where the first few adventures of your campaign will happen. Don't worry about drawing a perfect map. Just open a doc and start listing a few key locations of this starting location. Jot down a handful of evocative places, starting with a central hub. Then add some major landmarks nearby, like a corporate plaza or a black market. The final touch is to seed this area with adventure hooks. These are the areas that intrigue your players and give a sense of mystery and wonder. It could be a nearby ghost town or a deserted train station, the sewers under the city that haven't been touched in years. You don't need to know all the answers to why they're there yet. You just need to add them to your list. Your world will grow organically as your players start asking about what lies beyond the place they're at. Step 3 is to focus on iconic adventures. With a world concept and starting area, now you need to figure out what your players will actually do in this campaign. A great setting is defined by the actions it encourages. So ask yourself, what do iconic adventures look like in your world? Are your players pulling off dastardly heists? Are they navigating political intrigue? Or are they just survivors trying to make it to the next day? Defining the type of adventure is key to setting player expectations, and it gives them a clear reason to take action. This means having a rough idea of the significant threats and the opportunities that may occur in this game world. You don't need a full campaign plot, but sketch out a central conflict, like a corrupt corporation or a mysterious plague. This tension provides the backdrop for everything your players do, ensuring their actions have a real, meaningful impact. And to be clear, you can have multiple genres and game styles in this one setting, so make sure that your players understand what they're getting themselves into before they make their characters. And knowing that you can have different kind of game styles inside the same setting, that leads us to step 4. Step 4 is leveraging setting rules. This is where I think we get to the fun part, connecting that feeling of your world directly to the gameplay. You want your world to play differently, so let's use setting rules to reinforce your core concepts. Many game systems have optional rules or frameworks you can use to do just that. If you're building a grim and perilous world, use rules for gritty combat or lasting injuries. For high-stakes horror, lean into mechanics for fear, stress, or insanity. For a heroic, high-action game, give players extra action points or your system's equivalent for extraordinary feats. The key is to choose rules that actively support your world's themes. When players have to track ammo because of scarcity rules, your post-apocalyptic wastelands feel real. By aligning the mechanics of your world's identity, you make the setting something your players don't just hear about, they experience it with every single dice roll. And lastly, step 5 is to tailor your character options. Instead of just handing your players a rulebook, work with them to curate the choices available to them to fit your unique setting. Look through the standard classes and backgrounds and ask, does this fit my world? Or even better, how can we put a unique spin on it? Maybe your stoic alien race isn't a peaceful diplomatic species, but a bioengineering race that views others as raw material. By working with your players to customize your options, you reinforce your world's unique identity with every single character sheet. This is a powerful opportunity for more world building, and your players' creativity can lead to some of your setting's best ideas. Always be open to working with them. And that's your 5-step blueprint for building a world you and your players will love. Define your core concept, start with a local area, focus on iconic adventures, bake in your setting rules, and finally tailor your character options to fit it all. Forget the encyclopedia. This is about world building a foundation that grows with your game. The blank page isn't a wall, it's an invitation for an amazing adventure. Now, go build something epic, and until next time, stay savage.